Everyone's gonna get a job, but which one's the right choice? If you ask a kid growing up what they want to be, they're gonna say they want to be an athlete, a CEO, an influencer, an actor, basically anything that sounds cool. The problem is a lot of these aren't as fun as they sound once you do them. And today we're going to be ranking the most overrated jobs there are. We're going to be ranking them on a tier list from S being unbelievably overrated, A being it's definitely overrated, B tier is gets more credit than it deserves, C tier is rated about right, D tier is actually underrated, and F tier, people don't appreciate it enough. So if you get the F tier, you're basically a winning job. So let's get right into the jobs. The first one we have is influencer. I don't even know what's classified nowadays as an influencer or a creator or what the difference is. Because technically that's what I do. I make YouTube videos for a living, but I don't even know what to tell people. Like, do I tell them, hey, I'm an influencer, or hey, I'm a content creator, or I work for Google? Because technically on paper, I work for Google, which sounds a lot cooler. But anyways, influencer could be an interesting job depending on what kind of influencer you are. If you're an influencer that's eating food every day, all day, it might not be the healthiest thing. Or if you're an influencer that's talking about, oh, this is how you make money every single day. I don't know. That's not what I do. I also don't watch that kind of content, so I couldn't answer that question. I think at the end of the day, being an influencer is such a difficult thing that people don't understand, because not only is it hard to get in a position to be an influencer, but also once you're there, you have to maintain the money, not the followers, but like your status of being an influencer. You know what I mean? Everybody from the outside sees an influencer and thinks, oh my goodness, if I'm an influencer, I'm making $1 billion. It's not true. How do I know that? Because that's what I do and I'm not a billionaire. But I think it's a cool job. It's a fun job. You get to set your own schedule. But like a lot of things, it can be very difficult. And you're going to be working more than you think you are. It's not just going to be, I'm going to work 10 minutes a day. I think let's go ahead and put influencer. I think we're going to put that at the B tier, because I don't think it's underrated, but it's also not properly rated. Like at times it could be a bit overrated. Let's put that at the B tier. Next, we have a realtor. Okay, so a realtor, oh, man, I don't know, because yeah, you see a lot of videos. People are like, oh, you should go get your real estate license. It's really easy. Is that even what a realtor is? Let me do some research, because see, I'm not very smart when it comes to jobs. Looks like the internet doesn't even know what a realtor is either. Okay, yes, they buy and sell properties. A real estate agent. Personally, I would not want to be a real estate agent, because a lot of times it's commission based, which means you have to sell a house, or you have to flip a house, or you have to do something to make money. And that sounds very stressful. And then you see the internet and people are like, oh, all you have to do is invest $10,000. You could buy this much land and this property, and tomorrow you're going to rent it out and you're going to make $4 million a month without even trying. There's a lot of videos like that, and I'm not even on the real estate side of content. And I see that kind of stuff, which I think is absolutely insane. I don't think this is a job where everyone's like making a lot of money. And I think you have to be pretty good at what you do to make money in this space. I think we're actually going to put that at the A tier, where it's definitely overhyped. And it's going to keep getting more overhyped as people start to create more content about it online, which I don't think is a good thing. Next, we have day trader. If you're considering day trading because of a video you saw online, 100% of the time, don't do that. Now, if you're willing to spend months, maybe years of your life dedicated to learning about day trading before you even start to day trade, maybe it's for you. But guys, day trading is so risky. Like, you'll literally lose all your money trying to figure something out. And people make it seem like, oh my goodness, you're going to have a Ferrari tomorrow if you day trade. I can't stand those people that make that kind of content. Like, sure, you might have done it, but now you're trying to make money on a course teaching people how to day trade, where more of your money is coming from the course than it is from the day trading. Like, no, don't do that. This is debatably the worst job, because you're convincing people to lose their money. I'm going to go ahead and put this at the S tier. This is unbelievably overrated. Next, we have CEO. Now, CEO is interesting because you could technically be a CEO in any of these fields. Like if you start your own real estate company, or you start your own content group and something like that, you become the CEO. It sounds really cool. Like everyone's like, oh, I'm a CEO. But the second you realize you're a CEO, you realize every job in your company is falling on you, right? Like if somebody way over there in your company makes a mistake, you're the CEO. They're going to look at you. If that guy makes a mistake, they're coming for you. It sounds cool, but I I mean, what are you the CEO of? Like, you need to understand that you can't just be a CEO. Let me talk to some of the guys out there that are watching content thinking they're gonna be a CEO. You're not gonna be a CEO, bro. It sounds like I'm like destroying all these jobs, but no, I really don't think like your life purpose should be being a CEO. You should figure out what you like and what you enjoy doing and what you're able to do for a living. And if you eventually start your own company and you're a CEO, that's great. I think, I mean, honestly, I think people understand that. We're just going to go ahead and put that at the C tier. It's rated about right. Next, we have life coach. A life coach is, oh my goodness. If there was, I already know, if there was a section above the S tier for the most overrated thing in the world, this would go there. Before I even explain, it's going to go there. Guys, if you're selling a course online as a life coach, telling people how to live their life, I understand there's people that want to see that, but you don't need to charge $1,000 a month to teach people something about life. Like, make a video, teach them for free. Like, I understand it's your job, but like a lot of times people think this is how you can make money easily, that they'll start posting videos and charging people for them about things they haven't even done themselves. Like, you might see a life coach coming out and being like, this is how you scale a $10 million business. You know what, Alex, put me in like a, make it look like I'm one of those creators right now. Like, put me in like a cool edit. If you want to learn how to make $20 million overnight, click the link in my bio, download my life coaching advice. Guys, this is the most overrated job of all time. Do not do that, please. And don't spend money trying to learn from someone who hasn't done it themselves. Next, we have DJ. Okay, now we're getting into something a little more fun, something that you're not stealing money from people to be a DJ. If anything, you're making them have fun. You know what I mean? Like, you're a DJ, you're making people have fun. I don't want to attack DJs too much. I've personally never understood it myself. Like, in my mind, it's like someone's up there pressing a button and then the song plays. I know you guys are going to say, oh, so it's a lot harder than that. You got to do, I know, I get it. We're seeing a lot more DJs now, but honestly, like, I think with music and this creative side of things, there's always more to expand out to. You know what I mean? I think DJ is, I'm going to go ahead and put this at the D tier. It's actually underrated. As much as we see when it comes to music, there's always going to be evolving in the space. So we're just going to put that at the D tier. Next, we have professional athlete. Now, this one's interesting because this is probably the job that a lot of kids growing up are like, I want to be a professional athlete. But then when you look at the numbers of these athletes that actually make it at the end of the day, it's probably way under 1%, probably way under 0.5%, whatever the math is. As a job, like, if you're able to get into a position where you're a professional athlete, I would say that's probably the greatest job of all time. I would want to do that. But like, what sport would I play? Here, Alex, put me in like 5 different things that I could do. I could be this. I could be this. I could be this. I could be this. Imagine me as a bodybuilder. Honestly, guys, I don't know where to put this. Like, when it comes to how overrated it is, just because everybody wants to do it, we're going to put this at the A tier. It's overhyped because not many people can make it. And when the second you do make it, I don't think people understand how difficult it is to stay in that position. Like, you have to prove you're good enough compared to all the new people every single year that are competing for your position, which sounds very stressful and hectic, unless you're LeBron James. Then no one's taking your spot. Next, we have lawyer. Oh my goodness. A lawyer is insane. I personally would not want to be a lawyer. It sounds way too stressful. And the thing I appreciate about lawyers is you don't see people online being like, you guys got to be a lawyer. It's easy to do. Like, it's not easy to do. And the people that are doing it are genuinely trying to help other people out. And there isn't like a billion people trying to become a lawyer tomorrow, because I think people understand how difficult it is, and then you just can't. So that's why if you're a lawyer, keep being a lawyer. I don't know. But yeah, you're basically going to be working 24/7, and I wouldn't want to do that. When it comes to how overrated or underrated it is, we're going to put, honestly, guys, let's put that at the F tier. Like, I don't think people appreciate it nearly enough. So if you want to be a lawyer, we could always use more lawyers, because I feel like a lot of people commit crimes, but there aren't enough people to back them up. Next, we have real estate investor. Okay, so this is falling back into the real estate side of things where it's like, oh, you can make a lot of money if you're a real estate investor. This might actually be worse just because if you're an investor, you're putting money into it, hoping you make more money tomorrow. And you could lose a lot of money in this too, but I feel like investing in real estate as opposed to day trading is better because at least you're playing the long-term game instead of the every single day game. But I don't know. I personally don't think this is the best job to have in terms of making money if you don't know what you're doing. It all comes down to, do you know what you're doing? And if you're just watching a video thinking you could be a real estate investor, don't do it. But I don't think it's like that bad. I think, I don't know. The more I think about it, it is pretty bad. We're going to put this at the A tier. I think it's overhyped. Last but not least, we have personal trainer. And I mean, our personal trainers, all I really see online are people trying to sell courses within the space of personal training, which kind of falls into the life coaching, which I mean, I don't know. Like if you're a bodybuilder and you want to open your own gym and be a personal trainer, like I think that's cool. And I think that's pretty difficult to do. But then again, can anyone just be a personal trainer is the other question. I don't know. I don't work out. See, maybe I do. I don't know. I guess we're just going to put this at just rated about right. Let me know if you agree with this tier list or if you would have changed anything. And remember, rage responsibly.